Good morning. Welcome to Sunnyside Journals. Welcome to 30 minutes of my day. If you're new here, I'm Catherine, and I create journals out of old books, and this one is actually my first attempt at creating a journal from a cover that I've made myself. So, except for the boards inside the covers, everything else, all the other materials that I've used here are from repurposed sources. So I think this still counts as a junk journal. Please let me know what your opinion is. I'm always interested in what qualifies as a junk journal. Is it that it collects junk, or is it that it's made from junk? Is it a bit of both? For me, I like the challenge of working with repurposed materials. I just like that extra challenge. It just, to make something pretty out of something you have on hand, as opposed to going out, buying what you need, putting it together. And anyhow, so everything, all the papers, everything here is all repurposed except for inside the front and the back cover is our sheets of masonite. Let me see if I've got any more here so I can show you what I'm talking about. No, I don't have any handy. They're way over there, and I'm not going to get them. You just have to trust me on it. So I think it still counts as a junk journal. I think it's still mostly, I would still say, 95%, 90% junk. Anyhow, so let me show you what I've done so far with little Wren since the last time we got together. I'm going to move my camera down closer. Hold on. Okay, hopefully that's better. I've also wrapped my light in a tea towel so that it's not so much glare on this little girl. How cute is that? I'm so happy with how little Wren has turned out. So what have I done new since the last time we got together? Well, obviously you can see that this is new. We'll get to that. So what I've done is, this was where we left off. That's right. I had glued in this little poem about a wren. So down here, as sort of a little tab, is Edith's wren egg. So I put that right there in the front. And then I finished putting in tabs here and there. There's no rhyme or reason why some tabs are in some places. It's just, I think it looks pretty with that torn edge that most of these papers have. Some don't. Obviously, if it's folded, there's no torn edge. Or if it's finished, like there are some papers in here that were in spiral bound books, or like this was out of a gardening manual, so no torn edge. There's another one. Look how cute. Oh, I'm very happy with how those have turned out. I put a pocket in, so I created a little pocket back here. Hold on, let me find something. It's, well, tuck spot, I guess, not a pocket, but this is a little flip out, and I had some more leftover fussy cutting, so I put that over there. Oh, there's a tuck spot near the front as well. So this is a little tuck spot right here. I always like to at least have tuck spots at the front and at the back of the journals that I create, because I feel like if you're like me, if I've got something I want to put in my journal, I don't have time right away, I want to do it later, I usually will either open, one side or the other and just tuck it in and then deal with it later. So at least I put pockets in front and back, and then usually I will put pockets here and there elsewhere in the book. I don't think I'm going to this time with little Wren. I think I'm going to let Wren's new owner do that. So I'm keeping this book simple and elegant, but there are a few things that I still have left to do. So I created, if you see here, these will be leaving. If you're new here, I do this while I'm working in journals, and those will be the last things to get taken off before I do a flip through video and list the journal in my Etsy shop. So you'll see some lace here. I created a journaling board for Wren. So I used a page out of the Country Diary of an Edwardian lady, Edith's book. So, and then what I did on the back is it's a little salute, a little tip of the hat salute to Wishes and Weeds, my friend Nancy over at Wishes and Weeds. She created these amazing ephemera cards on postcards this week. I'll put the link down below. If you haven't already seen it, please go see it. It's brilliant, and I love it. And I already knew I wanted to put a journaling card into Wren, and I thought, I could make a tiny little ephemera holder on the other side of the journaling card, so that a journaling card, in case you don't know, is a card that you can put into a book. Say I want to write on this page here. I put the journaling card in because it's hard, and it gives me a harder surface to use my pen on. And you can put it anywhere you want in the book. But the bonus in this instance with the journaling card is it adds a little detail of lace without actually permanently having to add it to the pages, because I just love all those raw edges. I think that turned out so pretty. And if I put lace onto this book, there would be no purpose in the raw edges. You wouldn't see them because all you'd see is the laces. So in this case, the lace can be moved around and it still looks pretty. So that's what I did there. And I used a picture from the Country Diary on the front. Oh, I want to trim that a little bit. I knew there was a little bit more to do. There we go. We'll go through this. Actually, let's go through it now. I want tweezers. So how Nancy did it, let me move Wren, she's in my way. How Nancy did it was she used a postcard for hers. But what I did was I used just another sheet, another page out of that 1888 book. If you can see here, it says The Girls, and it actually is The Girls' Own Annual. And that's the book that I used to create these end papers for in this book. So I went back and I thought I want to, that's just a little bit more continuity. I want to use one of those. And then there's vellum here, and you glue it here, and then you sew it. Nancy does a very thorough explanation, and I highly recommend, there we go, that's better. I highly recommend, go watch it. It will inspire you. It can't not inspire you. So, and then what you can do is, say you've got some little stamps or little things tucked in or that you haven't put into your journal yet. Here's a page number from out of the actual book. This is from some happy mail from last week from Dave. Actually, the vellum came from you as well, Dave. Thank you. Thank you again. I'm making beautiful use of all the wonderful things you sent me. There's a little caterpillar. Come on. There we go. So let's put you in there, little caterpillar. And a little plant. So these are all just little, let's put you up here, just little things that maybe you want to do a journal entry and then you think, oh, this journal entry needs something. So this is, I figured by the time this probably is finished and goes up for sale, it's going to be October. So there's a tiny little calendar of October. This is a sticker from that scrapbook I found of the 1940s Danish stickers. So I'm going to put that in there as well. This is a vintage bingo tab, or call number, I guess. And this is a little photo out of a book. It was an offcut because you can see I had glued it onto an index card, and it's a cute little couple. They're having a little kiss, and that's okay. She looks like she doesn't mind at all, and he looks like he doesn't mind. So I tucked that in there too. So that's the whole premise behind Nancy's brilliant idea of a little ephemera card that can get tucked into a journal. So this is my version of making journaling card that can be tucked into a journal. Now you might say, oh, well, Catherine, that's great if you're writing on the right side of the page, but what do you do if you're writing on the left side of the page? And you just simply turn it around while you're writing. That's all. So say I'm writing on this little pink sheet right here. Turn it around, put it in there, put your page down, and write your journal entry. And then when you're putting it back, turn it right side up again, stick it back in your journal. How cute is that? I am so happy with it. The things that entertain us. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in here. Oh, there's a little vintage card in there. Cute. I don't think there's much else in here that I changed, but I do have a bit of work to do today. Oh, I wanted to do that. I want to make a tiny little tuck spot here. I just had this little leftover bird, and they're wrens. Look at them with their little derrieres up in the air. There you go. Little Carolina wren. So I thought I would glue that down, and that way it could be a tuck spot. So let's do that now while I'm thinking of it. And then you can still read about Mr. Peep's journal entry on the center of it. Oh, I don't think I started my timer. I better start my timer, because knowing me, I'll just keep going. Hold on. Glue. There we go. Hold on, I need to check and see. Yeah, I didn't start it, so resume. Oh, I only have 13. I better change this. Cancel. So I have 13 minutes left. Start. There we go. So I have one more thing to do on this little journaling board. I want to put Edith's name, I think, or maybe up there. I don't want to cover these up. Let's see. So our new little baby arrived yesterday evening. She's beautiful. Mommy and Dad are very happy, and I don't blame them. She's healthy. So what more could you ask for? They named her Ellie. Isn't that a cute name? I'm thinking... See, if I put it here, look at that little guy. He gets covered up. But if I put it up there, It looks too cliche for me, but it needs it. Well, I'm going to ink it for now, and then I'm going to think about it. Maybe it'll go somewhere else. I want this nice and dark. There we go. Still leaning towards that. I don't know. Well, here, I'll put this back for now. I'm also thinking about putting just a blank nameplate into the inside down here. This is from those little wedding favor boxes that I found the other day, but the punch out, it's not symmetrical, and that's going to drive me crazy. So I'm going to bring that in a bit. And make it more symmetrical. Plus, you can see the little punch marks, and I don't like that either. So those are both easily remedied. There we go. Let's get you. You're not even. So I do think I am. That's better. I do think I am almost ready to just back away from the journal and say you are done. There, I like that. I like that better. Where's my... I have... Oh, there you are. I was looking for my latest piece of inking paper. All right. Still thinking about that Edith Holden name. I don't think it was meant to be. I can't bring myself to cover up that other cute little pheasant. Can't do it. I really want this to glow. That looks nice. Now I've got to decide if I want to leave that alone. Leave that be, or maybe put it up there. Hold on, where are you? I was leaning towards here. I don't want to, there's, her little dog is curled up asleep there. And I'm a dog lover. I'm not covering up that little dog, even more so than the pheasants on the journaling board. No, I rather like that. I think that looks nice than the new owner. Oh wait, maybe. No, it's too busy because you can already see that I've got things on the other side. No. No, I like that. Yeah. Sorry if I'm taking too long. Nancy and I had a good long talk about this. We're completely up for taking your time to hum and haw over things. And I hum and haw. I definitely hum and haw over things and stew about them and look at it and put it and look at it and put. Oh, see, I want that edge. That edge is still white. And it changes everything. So hubby has to work this weekend. He works 1 and 4, so that's not bad. They're cracking down on us up here. Our numbers have started creeping back up again, which makes sense. More and more people are at work. Children are in school. I think that's a huge reason. Children and older students, not just children, but students are back in school. And I think that's a huge reason. And I also think people are taking chances. You know, we were given permission to bubble, meaning you could choose one other family that you could socialize with. And everyone was careful at first, you know, who are you bubbling with? Who are you bubbling with? And now, you know what? I know so many people that originally, oh, well, we're bubbling with them. Next thing I know, I hear that they were spending the weekend with someone else. Oh, are you bubbling with them? Well, no, not really. But, you know, they said they're being careful. They said they're being careful. And that's how it all gets out of hand. So I think they do have to crack down on us again and get people to recommit. Who is your family? Who are you bubbling with? And then, you know what? You're not socializing with other people. And I say this because although hubby and I still have not bubbled with anyone, we're still bubble free. But we have been to some outdoor things where when I thought back on it later, we sat too close to people. Our chairs were closer than 6 feet away. And you know what? That's how it happens. So hopefully with some renewed incentive, that looks nice, we can keep this under control before it gets out of control like last time. There's even a little Dick and Jane in here. Oh, there. Oh, it's on the other. There we go. It's a little flip out. A little Dick and Jane flip out. Tea-dyed. All right, now what else was I going to do? Oh, I was going to finish working on, let's put you here. The 2 Nanas needs an eyelet hole. How much time have I got? Oh, I got about 7 minutes. Okay. All right, the 2 Nanas needs an eyelet hole. Okay. I just guess and eyeball it. There we go. Now, oh, I do have a burgundy. But do I want to use burgundy? Because I think I'm going to use burgundy ribbon. Hold on. I think I'm going to use burgundy ribbon. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to use burgundy because that way if the new owner decides to change out the ribbon and put something different in, then there'll still be a little bit of burgundy there. Alrighty. You close in? You are. Okay. Oh, come here, Nanas. Speaking of Nana, my mom's doing great. Happy as ever. Hold on. There we go. Excellent. All right. Put those away. Oh, I love that I was able to reconstruct my cockpit and just twirl around and reach what I need to reach. Come on. Don't be difficult, Burgundy. Thank you. I have all my ribbons on flat cards now. It's wonderful. They all fit into one bin. All those rolls and all those, it all fit into one bin. Now, I think I'm just going to make you into a loop. Come on. There we go. I have to make something with chicken tonight. I don't know. I have 2 chicken breasts thawed out. I don't know. Hopefully I'll come up with something. No, you need a bit more oomph. No, don't. How does 30 minutes fly like that? There. I'm feeling aggressive with my distressing, I've got to say. Okay. Dismiss. 26. Oh, I got 4 more minutes. All right, hold on. I want to find my little label that goes on the back. There we go. I just put a little label on the back. So, and as ever, it gets distress inked, because stand close to me, you'll get distress inked. It's just the way it is. Alrighty, so there we go. So I really do think I'm almost ready to do a flip through and then work on, I hate setting up the listings for Etsy. It's my least favorite part. Because always, every time I think, oh, I'm done, and I click, save draft, the Etsy thing will say, you haven't finished, you haven't completed, and then it's a guessing game. All right, what did I do wrong? And I have to go over it's like doing your taxes. It's not the fun part. I'm not a bureaucrat. There you go. All right, where should you go, Nanas? Oh, I guess it's decided we don't have that many pockets in here. You're going in this back pocket. There we go. Cute. There you go. Tuck in. Behave yourselves. Boy, oh boy. Am I ready to take those tabs off? How much time have I got? Let's do it. You can be here for the honorary ripping of the tabs. I think I already have. I think I took 6 off. I think tab number 6 is already removed. So there's 1. Last count, there's 332 pages in Little Wren. 4. 5. Yep, 6 is gone. Thought so. 7. 8. 9. I ended up putting 10 signatures in, which is unusual for me. I usually prefer uneven, but when I got 9 sewn in several days ago, I just didn't like the way it was snugging in because of this unusual, it's such an unusually deep curve on the spine. and I just wasn't liking how the 9 was sitting. So I made up a 10th signature, put it in, and there's 10 in there. So so that's how it ended up with more pages. But it's quite, it's just a tidy little book. It's not a mucky, it's not, I haven't jammed in tons of bookmarks. As you can see, she's pretty well done. She's just a simple, pretty little book. Move you out of the way. And let's tie your little ribbons and see how you look. Oh, isn't that nice? Cute. That turned out very pretty. Well, I will definitely be doing this again. That was a pure pleasure creating this little book. What a sweet little book. All right, well, and I'm at 31 minutes. So thanks for spending 30 minutes with me today. I enjoy our visits. Yeah, take care. Have a great day and stay safe out there. Bye.